Mike Anderson from Felixstowe's Hockey Club, and they're here to talk about their latest sort of recruiting session, which is sort of class it as a recruiting session or a taster day sort of thing.
It's a taster. We've got 6 sessions due to start on Tuesday the 30th of July. Every Tuesday then for 6 weeks, starting at 7 o'clock, and it's a taster. It's for people who maybe used to play hockey and think, I wonder if I still can. It's for people who have played hockey before and think, I might go and see how Felixstowe are getting on. And it's for people who have never played, might have only ever played at school and think, I don't do much. I want to get fit. I want to enjoy myself while I'm doing it.
Take part in a team sport.
Yeah.
And just have fun. Yeah. Completely free. The session's completely free, and lasts for 6 weeks. Get trained by
Training staff.
Yeah, good training staff, and yeah, should be good.
So what date is the date and time is?
7 o'clock on the 30th of July, the Tuesday. That's when it starts, and for every Tuesday after that, and then that's when our season starts, really, isn't it?
Yeah, the pitch is at the Orwell campus at Felixstowe Academy.
Oh, is that where it is?
That's where it is. Our clubhouse is the same place, so people can come down and give it a go. And I'm pretty sure we'll have the clubhouse open afterwards so that people can stand around, have a chat, see how they're getting on, speak to some of the coaches in an even more informal way, without having hockey sticks in your hand, without being next to a ball and on a pitch. Because we're going to ensure that they're quite well structured, that everybody will be catered for, but it's not going to be a regimental drill. It's not. It's just to come and have fun and see if this is a way people want to take part in something. See if this is a way people want to get fit. Nobody likes running on your own.
That's not fun running on your own.
It's not fun running, and you'll stop quickly. Whereas you come and you maybe give this a go and you find playing hockey, you'll have run for an hour, hour and a half. But you won't have realised that that's how much you've been doing. It'll be great for anyone who wants to give it a go. Come down.
Because if you're having fun, I've always found that if you're having fun, time just goes so much quicker if you're doing it.
You don't realise the exercise you're putting in. Exactly. Yeah.
Until you start dripping with sweat.
Yeah,
Right.
what there is that.
That's a major giveaway. That what have you tried doing that before then? The taster.
Yeah, we ran a session similar to this last season, but it was mainly targeted at the ladies. England Hockey wanted to do a recruitment drive for ladies specifically to get back into hockey. And when we did this, we attracted enough lady players to create a second ladies team, which is still going strong. They've had a great time, even though the results weren't going their way. They've stuck it through, and yeah, they've changed drastically in their playing ability, haven't they, since they started now? And,
Well, it was literally that. People came, and at the start of the season, as John says, the second team for the ladies was created. And I think the first match of the season was something like a 10-0 loss. But these girls, these ladies, they'd been together from the sort of start of August. The season starts middle to the end of September. And they'd been together and got to know each other. That didn't put anybody off. They weren't there to win. They were there to enjoy what they were doing, and they went slowly, building and building with the coaching and the training and the matches that they were playing, and just getting to know each other better. By the end of the season, they drew their penultimate 2 games and then won the last game, which going from a 10-0 loss from a team which effectively had 3 players who had played hockey the year before, and everybody else was new, to being able to win a league game by the end of the season was massive. And it's testament to, if you come and give something a go and you find you might enjoy it, then just keep going at it.
Also shows the commitment they had to it to stay on throughout, win or lose. It shows they are there to have fun. And I'm guessing the big gap between the start of them playing together and the start of the season was quite helpful as well, because it sort of gave them time to sort of bond and get to know each other, rather than being just thrown in not knowing anyone at all.
Yeah, massively. When you turn up at a new club, sometimes you go at the start of training Everybody knows each other, and if you're there, maybe one or two of you, you have to instantly make friends with everybody who already is friends. Whereas if you come to something like this en masse, there's a group of you, you won't feel any type of hesitation towards just being in a group right from the start. And we at Felixstowe, without blowing our own trumpets, we are a very, very friendly club. We are there to literally have fun whilst we're playing a game, learning a game, playing matches, and trying to win. If we don't, that's not necessarily a problem.
That's a good thing to build on the younger age. I'm guessing you start from about start of high school age to
Oh, crikey, no.
just after it all.
No, it's
Well, it's adult. Yeah, senior games start from about 14 for the
14,
men, 13 for the ladies, I
something
think.
like that.
Yeah, but we do have a youth section as well, and they start from about 5, I think, don't
Yeah.
they? So we have probably about 60 kids on a Saturday morning from 9 until 10 at the minute. We're hoping to extend that to 9 to 11 potentially. So every Saturday morning over the last season, we had 5 or 6 coaches who keep teaching these 60 kids of varying ages from 5 up to the 14-year-olds. And if they didn't enjoy it, they wouldn't keep coming back. And it was it's great. And now some of those older kids are now playing in the senior games, and especially the summer hockey we just finished playing last night. And it's great because one of the guys we had last night, Nikita, he hadn't really picked up a stick at all before last season, and he finished up playing a fantastic game last night, didn't he? And yeah, he really enjoyed it.
Yeah, and that's why we do it. We have a massive range of coaches at Felixstowe. We have, including all the coaches who help on a Saturday morning, we have 11, 12 coaches in Felixstowe.
That's a lot of coaches.
Which is a lot of people, and everybody is able to give their times backwards and forwards. So there's always enough. There's always our coach who you can turn to. And from the kids upwards, like John says, we've played sort of every week of Monday nights with a couple of these youngsters who might not necessarily have had much of a chance during the league because they weren't particularly maybe ready at that time. It's got to the end of the season, they've had a full year of playing every week, whether it be at Tuesday trainings or Saturday trainings. And they've played every week against the men in the summer league. And it's been fabulous for them. Even over the 9-10 summer league games we've had, you can see their progression already.
More confident week in, week out. And that's one of the reasons why, at the minute, as Mike was saying, we didn't think we were ready towards the end of last season to play any adult games, which is why hopefully we're going to try to create a men's 4th team this season, to give a chance for new players or our youth team guys to start playing against lower opposition, because when they're thrown into a fairly high game, they're either physically lost a little bit and they can't really compete very well, but if they're playing at a low level, their confidence comes up, they can realise that they have got the potential to become better, and they start moving up within the other teams. And that's what we need. And we've been missing that for the last few years. I think our youth section died a little bit. I think our eye got taken off the ball. And so from going from hardly any kids at all to getting 60 kids within a couple of years, that's amazing, and we're going to be very good for the next few years onwards from here, as long as those kids carry on playing for Felixstowe, which I hope they will. Yeah, things are looking good.
I mean, it is, particularly for the kids. The club is hosting, I don't know how best to describe it, 2 days of summer camp of hockey, and there's like 50 places been made available. It's 2 full days, and almost all of them are taken up. There are still, if they look at the website and things, there are still places they can get hold of. But it's being able to put that on and know and be comfortable that this many kids are going to want to come. It's fabulous for us.
I mean, what we'll do is we'll put your website in the video description. We'll put a link for that so people can go straight to that if they need to.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll then help them. And I've got to ask before it gets stuck in the back of my head. I've always pictured hockey as a violent sport. Is it actually a violent sport?
Don't get me wrong. You have to be honest about these things. We all wear shin pads now. 90% of us wear gloves so that you don't end up with messes on your hands
and stick injuries. And...
If you're one of the kids playing, then without a doubt you can't play if you don't have a mouth guard. But it's only got so many dangers. It's not violent. It's not swinging sticks and everybody
So
gets
it's
hit.
not like the American version.
No, well, the American version of ice hockey, that's
They just go for a fight, don't they?
basically they go to have a bit of fun. In a much more physical manner. What we do, there are certain risks, but they're all managed just as much as playing football or playing rugby or anything like that. They're not. It's not a violent game. It's a game you might get hurt at, but then so's any game you can possibly
sport has
play.
a risk, doesn't it? Yeah.
Football I used to play, you get injured quite a lot, and now rugby you used to play, you get quite injured.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, in hockey, the ball's supposed to stay on the ground pretty much all the time, because the umpires are very strict on whether the ball is lifted. They can't lift above your knee, for example, unless you're in a wide open space, and you do things called an aerial, where the ball just is launched from one side of the pitch to the other. But most of the time, it stays on the ground, and the umpires are very strict on safety, the protection of the players, and the umpires don't want, and England hockey don't want people to get injured. And in all the years I've been playing, 20 years, I think I've only been injured really once or twice, and nothing too serious. But then saying that, I've seen other people get quite nice injuries, but it's very few and far between. Considering the amount of games we play, last season we played
24, 26
per team.
per team.
Yeah, times that by 5. Yeah, and I think only one person got injured quite nicely, I think.
Only one person got injured by something that was something to do with a stick or a ball. We had a couple of people twist knees. We had a number of people who pulled muscles, but that would happen no matter what sport they'd have been playing. They could have done that playing tennis.
Tennis.
Which is a massively the other person you're playing is 50 yards away. It's
You still twist your ankle.
but you can still
I
hurt
find
yourself.
injuries in tennis hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like, you're all the way over there. He had me.
Yeah, exactly.
Something like that.
Yeah. Right, let's move on to the next question. So you said you have, how many teams was it? 4
men's teams.
4 men's teams.
We will want 4 men's
You
teams.
will want 4.
We've got
men's
3 at the
teams.
minute and 2 ladies teams. Yeah.
So 5 teams total, and you said you needed how many roughly per team?
Well, you should have 11 players on the pitch per side, but to cover for holidays and sickness and other things, then you need really a squad of 16, 18, something like that.
Well, yeah. I mean, every match day, each team is looking to take between 12 and 14. So we're looking at having enough extra men come to these sessions so that maybe we'll be able to fulfill that. Last year's sessions were predominantly, as John said, aimed for ladies. This year it's a complete mix, men and women at this one, because we're going to forever now be looking to improve numbers and see if more and more people. Hockey is a fantastic sport. I've gone away. I left hockey a few years back, went and played rugby. It's fabulous. I loved playing rugby. I've come back to hockey because it's just something I really love to do. It's so much fun. The people there, I enjoy spending my Saturdays there.
If you enjoy it, you might as well see if you can carry on doing it later on into life. Say you enjoy doing hockey when you're at school, 10, 12 years old, because you do it about that.
Yeah.
We've done that about that age at PE.
Yeah.
You'd want to then, because thanks to you guys setting up this, and whoever, and everyone else that helped you set it up, they've now got an opportunity to do that outside of school, because after that little section they do in PE, there's not much else they can do with it.
Yeah.
They're not really offered that opportunity until now, really.
I'm also trying to build links between us and the academy. We had a meeting with head of PE at the academy, Felixo, and he's very keen for better links between us, because we're right next to the school. We're actually on the school grounds pretty much, and we don't have that many children from the academy playing in our youth section. It's a very small number considering we're actually on the school premises.
I think from our ladies teams, we had 2 girls who were at the academy on the Orwell campus, and that was it.
That's really surprising considering where you're located.
But then up until, this year, the head of PE is going to start. He's going to try and reintroduce it, but they weren't even playing hockey at school.
Did they stop that?
So why would any of them know, or want, or think to
Or
come
how to have an avenue to get into
it?
Yeah.
So that's why these things are on.
It's a very good thing you're doing that then, especially if they're not playing anymore.
Yeah. Well, exactly. They're now going to restart. We have a benefit. We moved during the season around Christmas time to a fantastic new building, which again, to show the spirit that we sort of have, I think on one of the nights before we were due to open it, there was about 25 of us down. Everybody with just a little paintbrush or sweeping up or doing something just to make sure that it all looked good, and everyone wanted to help. And so we're now a 2-minute walk from the pitch, just around the other side of the sports hall.
Whereas previously, we'd have to finish playing, drive the other side of Felixstowe to Delwood Avenue, and that's where we'd have our tees that would give the opposition. And half the time the cars kind of said, "Oh, we'll just go home," I think, rather than driving away to the other side of Felixstowe. It doesn't seem far, but when you're already in your car, you think, "Oh, I think I'll just go home instead."
Because they're already in their car, and then the people who played the knackers.
Yeah, exactly.
Might as well just get them home. So now they're there. So the basis, the thing is, people just need to come down on that Tuesday, the 30th, Orwell campus, 30th of July, from 7 o'clock. If you come once and it's not for you, then that'll be a shame. But
at least you tried.
At least you've tried. Just come and have a go.
I may have to free up my next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Because I do honestly want to see it now.
Go for it.
Well, that's the thing. Come down. It doesn't cost you anything. It's not like one of these things where it's a 6-week. It's X amount of pounds,
and then you have to join.
And then you have to, or even because we know we're doing it over people's summer holidays. So that if you know you've got a holiday booked with the kids or whatever, and I can only go to 3. Brilliant. Fantastic. Come to those 3. If you can only do 1, come to that 1. It doesn't have to be the first one. It's every Tuesday from the 30th of July at 7 o'clock at Orwell for 6 weeks. If you can make one of those and you fancy giving it a go, then that's exactly why it's called Give It a Go. Just come, pick up a stick, see what happens. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you don't want to come again, that's fine. You'll still have 40 extra people say hello when you're walking down the street. And that's the thing. You'll walk around and you just instantly will get to know so many more people. We've probably got a membership of
100
seniors, about 100 seniors, and everybody does different things.
They don't play every week. Some of them only play 2 or 3 weeks out of every 4, because of work commitments and things like that. But I think once you get into a team sport and you get on with your teammates, it's a great feeling. And I think doing individual sports like running or going to the gym, I think a lot of people do that with good intentions, and then they say, "Oh, I won't go today. I won't go today." And in the end, you think, "Oh, I won't bother going at all." But with a team sport, people need you to turn up, so you're more inclined to turn up, and that's how I find anyway. I find it's a much more
team sports. You get more of that feeling of being involved, being part of it,
and you're more inclined to keep going. Whereas if it's just running, you think, "Oh, I can't bother today. It's raining or something."
Yeah. And it is exactly that at Felix. So that's why we all play on a Saturday as well. We don't lose sight of the fact that we're doing it to just do something together. All the way through summer, I spend 90% of my time with the friends I've got at the hockey club, from the hockey club, because they're the people that I get to know best.
And that's another bonus as well. You just mentioned that then, because you'd all go to be friends as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it'd just be like hanging out with your friends, having a bit of laugh.
But that's effectively what it becomes. Even our men's team, if they got promoted for the next 2 years, our men's team would be in National League hockey. That's how high they are. There isn't a club 50 miles with a first team higher than our men's team. There's some in the same level, but there's not one higher. But even they, despite the fact that to play at that level, you do need to take it quite seriously. they don't lose sight of the fact that it is something that we pay to do during the winter. It is a sport that we choose to play, to spend our money and to allocate our time to. And so it's got to be fun, because if it's not, people don't want to do it, and we just want people to come and have fun.
I can't think of anything that's that to really promote that, because that just sounds good from that last sentence there.
Yeah, thank you.
That wraps it in a pretty nutshell with a bow on top.
That's right.
I try my best.
All right, well, it was a pleasure having you on there, Mike.
Thank you very much.
And you, John.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, hopefully you go check out the website and do come down and see them. I'll see you tomorrow or soon somewhere.